Good morning, ladies and gentlemen from Central Texas, USA. This is Rusty 78609 in his 17-foot casita, Freedom Deluxe, 84 square feet inside, perfect harmony. And this is the day after yesterday. I know that's right. I don't give the date because I'd probably miss it by a year. Hey Google, good morning.
Hi, Rusty. It is 6:52 a.m. Right now in Burnet it's 45 and clear. Today it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 63 and a low of 34. Have a wonderful day.
Some people don't like that voice. But I do. That's all that matters. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor it's currently 5 degrees Fahrenheit.
Whoa, you guys got some cold weather, don't you? Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now it's 26 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, you guys are out sunbathing, aren't you? 26 degrees. Yo, y'all won't know how to act. Anyway, you ever have a sticker? I got a thorn or something right in the end of my little finger. And of all fingers, this one right here, the one you use for everything. But anyway, enough said about that. I'll fool around here today and pick on it and probably get it infected. But enough said about that. What else can we say? Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Sure, here's a Valentine's Day joke. I forgot to tell you, I have a date for Valentine's Day. It's February 14th.
No, we would never have guessed.
What's Cupid's favorite TV show? Arrow.
Okay, those are just so funny that I can hardly stop laughing. But anyway, what else have we got? A lot of comments, that's for sure. I mean, I did that little video on finding a home base and hit a nerve. Yo. Anyway, Tracy Phillips says, great comment call today, Rusty, even though it had a couple of Fruit Loops commenting on your videos from yesterday. Surprised some of them didn't get the trash can. Have a great day, my friend. Well, there's several sitting on the lids, shall we say. You know, I try to cut people's slack, but God, you know, some of this stuff gets overboard. Anyway, this is Creaky Old Man. Rusty, about minimalism. You have everything you need, maybe not everything you want, but then what millionaire has everything they want? I don't know. Did I really hear you say you don't know who Bob Wells is? Yeah, I know who he is. I don't know much about him, though. I'm not going to render an opinion. He says he's the guru of nomads. Dangerous talk, people. People have been burned at the stake for less. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, his videos are well done. You know, I mean, I've watched a few of them. And, you know, he does a production. You know, he has people holding, you know, doing stuff sometimes. And anyway, enough said. Tim Baker, Rusty is like Popeye on the commenters. I took all I can stands and I can't stands no more. Sometimes I feel that way. Will Dennis, some people should get a life, not concern themselves with simple-ass questions and keep up with you. Just enjoy life as it comes. Who cares where your Instant Pot is? I did get a lot of questions on that, though. That's all right. I don't mind. San Francisco Bay Kid, or SF Bay Kid. Rusty, how much cost you if you set up running city power and water there to your property? Well, I actually have the county electric, and we have a community water, and but to have if you didn't have electric or water here, it would cost you about $2,000 each to have them hooked up, so to speak. Dennis 78382, thank you for the useful information. Rokomo 1, thumbs up to you. Charles H, hey Rusty, make sure that you are polishing a diamond and not a turd. Ha ha, just saying. Yeah, he's talking about buying property. And you're right, it's hard to know what's going on around. You know, if it's a cheap piece of property, sometimes there's a reason, okay? There's a real reason, okay? Feedlot next door. Tracy Phillips, great information, Rusty. A little research goes a long ways. Yeah, I was watched a video the other day, just a random video. I don't remember who put it up, but it was a couple in an RV staying in Tonopah, Nevada. And the reason they stayed there they went there during the winter, but the reason they stayed there was because the RV park was cheap. Well, they found out why it was cheap when they got there. Millions of flies. It was right near a chicken processing plant or something. Yeah, and that happens. I got into one in Clovis, New Mexico that, they have a lot of feedlots and dairies and stuff. The flies were by the billions. Anna Watson home base is 3 lots in Orange County, Florida. Well, good for you. Yeah, it looks like, I've checked right, it looks like Florida. It really would be the best place to go in the winter. However, my God, an RV park down there is $3,000 a month or more. Karen Holly, Rusty, this is exactly the information that some of your viewers have been needing to get them started on searching for a home base. Thanks for all your good advice and in-depth research. Well, it was that's all it was just tips. And after that, you can add to it. This was just to get the old ball rolling. Frederick Heron, good one, Rusty. Thank you. No name, my dad is sitting on a pile. Anyway, he doesn't own a home or anything. It would be easy. He wants his dad to leave so he can, I don't know, something about wanting the money, I think. Anyway, Ethel Perry, finding a home. Thumbs up to you. John Doe, nice, but way too much. Oh, that's on the tiny home. Yeah, everybody thinks it's a little expensive. Well, but apparently, in the video, I tell them that they can have it finished out to any level they want, but a lot of people miss that for some reason. Madness, hello, I love all your videos. Well, that's good. I'm glad somebody does. Roy Hawkins, thumbs up to you. June Ribbons, doesn't a full bath have a tub also? I don't know. I just said it was a full bath because it had a shower, a sink, and a toilet. That's a full bath to me. Nomad for Life, this is on the casita the video I did of the inside. Great solution for the trash bag. Yeah, it was easy one, wasn't it? That's my biggest challenge, living in a trailer, no room for trash, huh? Yeah, well, just find you a spot and hang up a bag. That's all you got to do. Ron Miller, awesome as usual, Rusty. Thank you. Ken Alexanderstein, hi, Rusty. Long before I came up on your great channel. Well, that's a good start. Your home base is exactly what I imagined. Thank you. Yeah, my home base has worked out really well for me, and it's good to see a clear sky and the sun coming up. Oh, it's just wonderful. We've had a lot of clouds for several days. This is on the RV home base, a video I did a long time ago. Thumbs up, man. It says, can live off the grid on that lot. Not on that lot. You have to do some hookups on that one. Mark 73573, thumbs up. Rick S., I believe you said once you had a septic system on your property. Was this a requirement to enable you to live in your RV? No, it was here when I got here. They had an old, I don't know what you'd call it. It isn't really a septic. It's more like a cesspool thing, but it's sort of, and I've just used it every now and then. I don't use it anymore. I haven't used it since I got the casita. Haven't used it at all. So that's 4 months. I don't need it, really. William Bingham, thanks, Rusty. Great advice from the great boondocker. Enjoy all your videos, Wild Bill. Thank you, Wild Bill. Yeah, well, boondocking for me has turned out to be the way I go. Now, but I will go to national parks or state parks sometimes that have water and electric if the price is right. But boondocking just gives you so much more privacy because not many people will go camping where there's no hookups. Bro Jer, you need a cat? Yeah, right. Yeah, I need a cat, all right. Tom Clams, your volume is low or my earphones are not working too good anymore. Samoran Man says, volume is very good as usual on this end. Must be your earphones. Yeah, I get that comment occasionally, but, again, I can't, whenever I watch the video after I do it, if the sound is good, I have to assume that it's good everywhere. Danny Nix, Rusty, the people who want to know how to get to Mars were probably on Beer 30. They're Beer 35 or whatever that is. Yeah, I guess I ought to tell people how to get to Mars. I'd save what's his name? Elon Musk, a lot of trouble. I could tell him how to get there real easy. Just go in your mind. Tom Clams, it was my earphones 5x5. Okay, well, that's good. John Tanqueray, comment call, so crazy how people always want to stir up drama. We appreciate the way you explain. You do what you do, and I do what I do. Geez, Tom and Judy. Yeah, well, and that's true. You know, I mean, everybody has a different way of doing things and looking at things. Everybody's looking at life from a different perspective, and you know, it's hard to it's hard to really communicate. Let me say that. Michael S., you read my mind, Rusty. Thanks. Well, you're welcome. Janelle Evans, that's an additional thing that I do is read minds. Janelle Evans, fully furnished or not furnished? Fully finished or not furnished? Okay. That's on the tiny home. Brian Greenwood could build this for a quarter of the price. Would do it. I did that video on that tiny home. It's a damn storage building, okay? A Dirksen storage building. I was driving down the highway, and I just happened to see it, and I thought, let's go over and see what that is, because I was thinking about getting one for here. I did a video. I mean, I talked to the guy, the owner of the business, and he told me a lot about the building and so forth, how much it cost and all kind of stuff. So I did the video just based on the information he gave me, and it was just it wasn't much of a video. I didn't put any effort into it. I just shot it and put it up. Boy, I'm telling you, that thing took off like crazy. Anyway, Nomad Chad, they took your gerbs, whatever that means, jobs, I guess. Nomadic RV Living, this is on finding a home base. Says I found mine on Zillow and searched in a narrow, low price range and put in the keyword RV. There are 2 RV subdivisions, full hookups near Lake Fork that I drove, but I am tired of the Texas heat. I also looked into one in Sulphur, Oklahoma. Every state has plenty of places. You just have to spend some time researching. I recently purchased a lot in an established RV campground, full hookups in central Colorado. You can find something for $15,000 to $25,000. Assuming that there is not an existing RV on the lot. Yeah, I've seen some of those. It says my taxes and homeowners dues are approximately $100 a month. Cheap, cheap, cheap. If you buy vacant land, look into how much a septic system will cost and have a percolation test done, if not on city services. Is electric and water to the site? Yeah, there's lots to consider. He's right. There's lots to consider buying vacant land. That's true. But if you're going to buy vacant land and just set your RV on it, my recommendation is to find a climate where you can be totally off grid if you can. Kelly Pruitt, I live in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I love when that happens. Safe travels. This is talking about Fredericksburg, Texas, and Fredericksburg, Virginia. Samoran man. Depending on the state, tax lien sales or auctions work too. I picked up 3 2.35 acre lots in Mojave County, Arizona that way. Nothing but creosote on them, but the view is pretty. And that's right. You get out in Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, yeah, you can find some places with some beautiful views, and that means a whole lot to me. As long as there's not people all around, you know what I mean? As long as you've got reasonable privacy. Joe Doe, I don't know any of the cities that will let you park an RV on a city lot. It would be zoned for that. Well, it just depends. Some places will and some places won't. Me, my cat, and I am says, thanks, good to know. Well, you're welcome. Chris Lonsbury, one of your better videos. That's on the Casita. Thanks, you're welcome, Chris. Wendy McGee. Hello, Wendy McGee. Finding a home base. I see so many abandoned homesteads. It's sad. And it's not storm damage. Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of those too. We've got a few of them in here. There's in this area. I drive around and I see places that look like they're abandoned, so to speak. Rocky the Rock, nice video, Rusty. I like the simplicity of the way you have decided to live. I didn't see the bucket of honor. Well, the bucket of honor is in the closet. It's in the bottom. That closet's real deep. You know, you put a lot of stuff in the bottom of that closet. And then I've got a lot of stuff in it. Tiny home, Guy Cotter Hill. For your information, none of this is cedar. It is pine. This man does not know his woods. Okay. When I got to the dealership, the guy told me the inside was cedar. Okay. Well, it isn't cedar. It's a type of pine. I found that out later. And so I put it in the description that it doesn't matter. Hell, I could go on and on. It's just a short video, guy. I'm not. It wasn't. I didn't tell you how long the nails were, and I didn't tell you how thick the boards were, and a lot of other things. Nancy Henry, enjoying your channel. Am new here, and as you say, drinking water free, cheap, and walking is of great benefit to us oldsters. Well, that's for sure, guys, and you youngsters too. Marion Seeley, hey Rusty, I don't think you ever told us how you do your laundry living in a casita. Do you make weekly trip to the self laundromat? How about monthly? I go. In fact, today is my monthly trip to the laundromat. And we have Scotty Thompson, cool comment call. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Scotty says, I don't care if my phone gets 5G. It does work well. Okay, I guess, Rusty. Yeah, as long as it works, it's all you need, isn't it? Chase and Simplicity, your perspective and thoughts on this subject is very helpful. Thank you, Rusty. That's on finding a home base. And here's Gloria Brown. Miss Google has a bit of a British accent. Yeah, she does. You can change the voice on the Google Home device. I just did it for the heck of it. Finding a home base, no name. I was having a I wonder what my boy Rusty's up to moment and caught this video. Thanks, Rusty. Well, I'm glad. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty, on finding a home base. Leon Smith, is there land near Houston where you could live in an RV full time? I do not know. Truth Warrior, have you ever considered having a second home base? I can see you having one up in the mountains of New Mexico, a place where you could chase the cooler weather. Yeah, I've considered it a lot. And when I'm traveling around, I've tried to find places. I tried to get one in Capitan, New Mexico. There was a place, a city lot, where they had a mobile home, and I checked with the city, and they said, yeah, you could be there for up to 6 months a year without having to hook up to anything, and it would be fine with the city. And so I contacted the owner and never got a response. So yeah, I have considered a second home base. John Gertbach, first of all, research where you can find the climate you want, and then find a place in those areas that you can afford. That is what would be my first concerns. Climate and an area with as little people as possible, and a bigger plot for privacy and peace. I don't mind driving a longer distance for groceries, etc. Would be fine going into town once a week. Would not mind driving for an hour or even two one way. The quality of life is number one priority, happy living. Well, then you need to live on the Terlingua Ranch in West Texas, because it's an hour one way to the grocery store in Alpine. And I did it for about 2 years. And you got to haul water and all kind of stuff. But let me say this, it's, you better be ready for it, because it doesn't go away. Demented Guy, I purchased 10 acres in Oklahoma for $12,000. It's a mix of red and white oak. Also found some walnut trees, no codes or restrictions. Can't wait to move. There you go. See, there's found one in Oklahoma. His name's Demented Guy. Der Trixe in Germany. Says in Germany, this is interesting. Says in Germany you cannot live in an RV full time, even if it's on your property. You have to be registered in a real house. Greetings from orderly Germany. Yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, guys, hey Google, tell us a joke.
Sure, here's a football joke. What do you call a dog who's good at football? A golden receiver.
Okay, well anyway, guys, with that in mind, it's Tuesday morning, I think, and it's, let's see what it is, the 12th. Yeah, it's the 12th of February, Tuesday, 2019 at 7:11 a.m. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. I get a small commission, doesn't cost you 1 penny. This is Trenton Clump, that's an it. That is a jalapeno on a bumper sticker thing that says Native Texan. That is olive oil from the Popeye cartoons. That is an organic banana, the last one. This over here is Olive Oil's Bra, and that is a dehumidifier called a something. Can't remember the name of it. It comes and goes, the name of that thing. It's Eva-Dry, EVA-DRY. Anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. What else? Stretch, 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 swivel, swivel, swivel. Exercise your body once or twice a day if you can. You'll never regret it. You'll feel better. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This lovely thing on top of your shoulders is called your head, and up inside of it is called a brain. That's where your thoughts are formed. So if you put in good ingredients, you'll form good thoughts, and you'll feel better, and everybody around you will feel better. So having said that, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day at a time. Adios, amigos. Until next time. Bye-bye.